We've been working out of ultrasound for the past couple years. We built this control room last summer with our friend Stefan, so it's become kind of our home base for where we make our recordings. Today we're looking at the Eventide H9 and how we used it on our new single, NASA.
So for the intro of NASA, we're going to focus on this OB6 sound by Dave Smith. This is one of our workhorse synths that we've used live and on many, many of our tunes. And it sounds like this in the mix. Kind of got that siren, like unsettling, perpetual, like climbing feel to it. We made this patch and then we went and ran it through the shimmer from the H9. It's an Ironworks reverb. Just turn the mix up a little bit on that, and it's gonna kind of add like a little bit of the airiness and sort of help it float above everything. We basically recorded this in and then digitally chopped it so it kind of had an exact like punctuation every time. You can hear it has that really nice floating texture coming from the H9 specifically that helps it kind of like lift it above everything else.
One of the things that we used the H9 for was the guitar sound. When we originally tracked the demo for the song, we did it with this Rogue sitar guitar, and it sounded kind of banjo-y and thinned out, and we really liked that about the sound, but we didn't maybe like quite how much it sounded like a banjo. So we ended up with this. This is the raw track that we recorded. But yeah, you can hear it sounds super thinned out, really driven. This was the H9 going into a pig nose amp as well, which did play into the driven sound and quality a little bit. But more or less it's the same thing. And we use the H9 app with the H9 while we're in the studio pretty much constantly. It makes it really simple to just switch through settings and commit to sounds on the way in, which is something that we're all about. So this setting was called Crawdaddy in Crush Station. As you can hear right out of the box, it's pretty close to the sound that we had going on. I think we dipped out some of the bass, probably jacked the treble quite a bit. And the sag, I think, was up a little bit as well. But yeah, I mean, you can tell it gets you there pretty much immediately, and that's one of the things that we really love about this thing.
NASA has a lot of synth layering on it, and we're going to start with the chorus with two synths in particular. And the first one's going to be the MS-20. And we have the part pulled up here, and it sounds like two square waves with a little bit of vibrato going back and forth. And you can hear that H9 delay coming through. And we got that just with this mod Echo Verb solar delay preset. We just crank this mix up super easy because we can just do it on our phone. And then we go over to this and change it from a swept to more of the flanger mix. And it ends up sounding like this.
Another setting that we used on the H9 was this Dark Cave in the Hall setting. It's a reverb. It was on this micro preset, which is one of my favorite keyboards we have here at Ultrasound. And it happens in the bridge right here. I got something to say that's been on my mind. So I have it cranked right now. Pretty prominent in the mix in the song itself. Sort of a siren sound, and we wanted to just soften it up a bit with reverb. So this is the reverb, it's this dark reverb. Here's the sound. As you can hear, it's super direct versus just a slight tail, and it just makes it a little bit easier for us on the back end tracking through these effects on the way into Pro Tools and just committing to sound. So yeah, this is a Dark Cave, and it's in the Hall setting.
For another part of the chorus, we sort of had this John Carpenter synth line going underneath it, and that's from the SH-101 and the H9, and it sounds like this. And we got that pretty much straight up with just this black hole reverb. Super simple. I have this on the Space Reverb as well, but it's really great to have it integrated into this H9 and super accessible whenever I need it.